Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, The Writer, and if you're just joining us, you're in for a treat. This is part 2 of our epic fantasy saga, The Clockwork Nightingale. In our last installment, we followed the betrayal to two friends, a technician and a magician, helped him make a mechanical bird which turns into a disaster for the whole city. For those who missed part 1, I highly recommend checking it out first. Get ready to dive back into a world of magic, mystery, and perilous quests. If you're excited for part 2, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and to ring the notification bell so you don't miss my stories.
I will use this creature to steal their life force and make myself invincible. No one will be able to stop me. Imprison them!
Hearing the command, the soldiers snatched the tools and weapons from the friends' hands and chained them. Both friends could do nothing but see the whole city fall into darkness as the king activated the bird. Enraged by the sense of betrayal, both started attacking the soldiers to set themselves free and destroy the Clockwork Nightingale. In that struggle, the technician friend sacrificed himself to give an opportunity to the magician to force-stop the mechanical bird and bury it deep beneath the palace, so no one would able to use it. But the forceful halt of the bird's singing caused the whole city lose its sense of life. People lost their voices and turned shadowy dead. The atmosphere surrounding the city became eerie. Neither the air nor the water dared to break its silence. If anyone made any sound in the city, then those seemingly unearthly creatures beat him till death. Since you know the past now, promise me that you would not go towards Duskvale.
Ishan assured the librarian, I promise, I will not go to Duskvale alone. But had the magician also died while halting the bird?
No one knows what happened to that magician. Some versions of this story says that the magician had died in the process, while some claim that the magician is still alive, but is buried alongside the nightingale. However, I believe that he is still alive, living among us with a hidden identity, trying to cure the problem created by him 30 years back.
And what about the king? Is he alive too? Ishan inquired.
The king got affected the worst. He not only lost his voice, but also his rationality. He has become a wild monster who kills any live human on sight. This is the reason people don't think of going towards Duskvale.
The librarian explained. Can you show me a picture of both friends? Ishan requested.
Yes, here you go.
The librarian gave the photograph to Ishan. Thank you very much for your help, ma'am. And Ishan went back to the cottage. As Ishan entered the cottage, the old man immediately closed the chest, wiped the water from his old eyes, and greeted Ishan with a smile on his face. Welcome back. Where have you been since morning? What were you looking for in the chest? Ishan questioned. Nothing. Just a photograph of my childhood friend. The old man spoke cautiously. Really? Can I see the photograph? Ishan spoke with curiosity. See? He was really close to my heart, more like my brother. And the old man started weeping. The technician builder of the Clockwork Nightingale was your friend? So are you the magician? Asked Ishan, quite confused and shocked. Hearing the words, the old man got stunned and asked, How do you know my friend? Ishan showed him the photograph he took from the librarian and told him that he got to know the past from the librarian. The old man took a deep sigh and said, So you know the story? Yes, I am the magician who brought the disaster to Duskvale. It was my magic which pushed the city into darkness. And the old man started crying. Ishan asked, while trying to comfort him, There should be a way to cure the city. Don't lose hope. We will find a way. Try thinking, is there any magic that can return the souls back to their original bodies? The old man said, There is a way, but that is practically not possible. We have to restart the nightingale. But this time, we have to play the melody of peace. But the biggest problem is that we cannot dig the palace without making sound. And if we make noise, then the people of the city will hunt us down. Both sat down and started thinking about what could be done. Suddenly, Inshot spoke. What if we dig down towards palace from outside the city? Though it will take much time, but we can reach the palace without fear. The old man's face lit up by the idea and said, "Yes, it can be done. I will use my magic to dig to palace much faster." After digging a whole week, they finally made to the chamber where the nightingale was sealed. Inshot ran towards the bird and cleared the debris around it, making some space for it to work again. As he threw the debris away, the magician said, "Stop! Something is odd here. Beware!" And the magician threw a beam of light towards Inshot. Inshot kneeled down, and the beam struck a monstrous creature who had pounced upon Inshot. The creature fainted. "Whoa! Thank you," Inshot said. "Let's activate the bird now," the magician spoke. And he started reading a spell from his book. He was surrounded by a blue glowing light circle as he chanted the spell. Then, with a wave of his wand, the blue beam struck the bird. The bird, as if alive, stood up. The magician ordered it to sing the melody of peace. The bird opened its beak, and a soothing sound filled the whole chamber. The magician blew open the roof of the chamber, making the music travel through air throughout the city. People started regaining their consciousness. The dark clouds covering the city were torn apart by the shining light of the sun. The clock tower rang its bell, confirming the restoration of life in Duskvale. Inshot went up to the podium and told the public about what happened to them. While Inshot was telling the whole story to the public, a monstrous creature came up and transformed into the king, weak enough due to the fierce blow of the magic beam. The crowd surrounded him and started beating him for risking their life at the cost of being immortal, and declared Inshot as their new king. Inshot stepped down, telling that he would not have done that task without the help of the magician. He turned and saw he was all alone. To look for the magician, he went inside the chamber and found the magician's dead body, young as 30 years back, lying near the crushed nightingale.